Salutations, greetings to the people. More or less, it's your boy Lucky Lou, Justice Revo TV, justicerevolution.org. Back at y'all with another video. You heard? Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate everybody that hit the like and subscribe. Definitely love the subscribers. I appreciate it, man. It's love, people. You heard? Beautiful thing, man. Continue to share the video. Continue to tell a friend, you heard? We learning over here. We building, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's involved, everybody that's supporting the bro, you heard? You already know the vibes, man. Salute, salutations, man. So, with that being said, I want to, my last couple videos, I've been concentrating on the whole thing, the comparison with the tribal sovereignty, because I was kind of in a little friendly debate, so I was trying to, like, prove a point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to bring the truth to the front, to the forefront. That's what I'm really trying to do. And like I said, that's why we build. Like, if I can learn, if somebody put me on to something, like, even when, like when Mrs. W told me to read McGirt, I had already read McGirt, but I didn't think the link, like, I didn't think of the comparison. Like, she put me on to something, because so like I said, it's all about learning, like, you know what I'm saying? So, even though she was wrong on some things, on a lot of things, in my opinion, on my factual opinion, but you know what I mean, she still did put me on to something, because I wasn't even thinking to link that with my whole comparisons and all that. But that put me on something, and I proved some points, whether I proved it to her or not. You know what I'm saying? It was good information though. Thank you, appreciate it. You know what I mean? So I want to go to this white privilege, and why the dude hopped on my joint. I was telling the story. I was talking about white privilege, but I was telling the story how when I was with this white girl, like, you know what I'm saying, I was a little snow bunny, right? And we was driving. If you watch the other video, I was saying how, like, we was riding, her headlight was out, right? Cause, like, he gonna say this is not white privilege. Like listen, man, I go straight off experience. I'm speaking of experience. Excuse me. I'm speaking off experience. Know what I mean? See, a lot of people have not experienced some things, and they may read books or watch TV and think, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing more better than experience. That's why, like, when people go to trade schools, you got some people who go to college, and sometimes the person who went to trade school could get the job faster than the person who went to college, because the dude at trade school got a hands-on education, hands-on. He got hands-on. Forget reading in the book. It's nothing like experience. I'm saying, so I read, because I'm a hell of a reader. Anybody know, like, I'm a gangster, but I'm a geek, you heard? I'm a gangster geek, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I read a lot, so, but it's just, I don't got this information from just reading and studying. This comes from experience. So, like I said, I was telling a story about, like, who could tell this better, who could make the better comparison? Me, right? Check this out. I'm with the white girl. I told y'all the story. I'm gonna do a real quick synopsis. I'm with the white girl. We in the car. Boom. Her headlight was out because her headlight went out. Boom. The police pulled us over because the headlight was out. She got the high beams on. So they pull us over. They like, yo, we pulled you over because you got the high beams on. She tell them, like, the high beams was on because the headlight was out. Boom, boom, boom. So she's gonna get it fixed tomorrow because it was nighttime. She said she's gonna get it fixed the next day. You know what I mean? So if, headlight out, that's just a ticket. It's not even really a ticket, but headlight out, she got the high beam on. Boom, she told him the story. So he started wanting to search me and search the car. Long story short, she flipped. First he asked me about my ID. I didn't even know the law, because this is an old story. This old, this back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, the experience. Like, shorty was like, so they asked me for ID. They asked me for ID. So she's flipping on the police. She like, yo, he don't gotta give you an ID. He's not driving. So she flipped on the police. You know what I'm saying? She flipped on the police. Police started talking about wanting to search the car. She flipped. She like, y'all ain't searching my car. She like, listen, I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to work. I don't got no time for y'all to search my car. I got shit to do. Give me back my shit. She like, give me back my motherfucking license and shit. Give me my information, or I'm pulling off. She like, I'm leaving. Give me my shit. And I'm giving you the PT version. She was wild and talking about, yo, y'all know who my grandfather, we talking to my grandfather, you gonna be working in this all this far, like, her grandfather, and she's making that her grandfather ain't nobody. But I'm telling you, it worked. She was like, yo, I'm talking, she was flipping. She was flipping. Y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't searching my fucking car. Give me my shit. She said, yo, give me my information, give me my license, and give me my stuff, and give me my ticket for my light being out if you want to, for having my high beams on. And I'm leaving. If you ain't giving my stuff back, I'm pulling off, and I get it from you later. I get it from you from the station. I come and get it later. I got to leave. And she put us in the drive, started to pull off, and I swear they gave her stuff back and let us pull off. Now that's just synopsis. There's a lot of stuff that was going on in between that. I told y'all in the other video. want to know about it? Watch the other video about white privilege. But I told her how she asked me. You know what I mean? You know, niggas was riding 30 past the hammer. All kind of stuff was going on in that joint. Like, but the fact of the matter is, like, I was riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, give me the hammer. I gave her the Smitty. Boom, boom. But she didn't even let them search the car. Now, fast forward years, times later. Now, another time. Now, this is how I can make the comparison. Another time, I'm in the same situation. Because it's back when I was a bad guy. I used to be, you know, before I, you know, went through my growth and maturity. You know what I'm saying? So again, I was riding dirty. Like when I was with the white girl, I was riding dirty. I had the gun on me. I told y'all that. You've seen in the video. I mean, she like, yo, give her the gun. I gave her the gun. She put it on her purse. They pulled me out the car. They searched me. They pulled me out the car because they told me I had one. Bullshit. Made some bullshit up. I had one. Boom, took me out the car. Boom, searched me. Boom, boom. They started to search the car. She like, no. They want to search her. The car, she flipped out. They took me out the car and searched me. Boom. They started talking about telling her to get out the car and wanting to search her and search the car and all that stuff. She like, no, we're not doing that. Boom. And I'm telling you, I told y'all what happened. We pulled off. You know what I'm saying? Now, fast forward. Another time, I'm with another female. Now, with a sister. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Same scenario. Again, I'm riding, hammer. You know, that's how you used to ride. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding, got the hammer. Same situation. Now, this is after the situation with the white girl, right? Same situation. Like honestly, I'm with my baby moms, right? I'm with my oldest kid's mother, right? You know what I'm saying? So we get pulled over, like, same shit. Like, yo. And I'm telling her, like, because now I know, I still wasn't super, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, well-versed in law and rights and all that stuff still at the time, even when I got put with my baby mom, which was later after with the white girl. But I knew from what the white girl was saying, from what the white girl did, like, you know what I'm saying? Boom, so I was telling my baby mom, like, yo, do not let them search the car. Like, don't let them, you know what I'm saying? You know, because, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, don't let them search the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I'm telling her to do what the white girl did. You know what I'm saying? So she was trying that. It didn't work. It didn't go to save, man. Look, that big bottom line, that nigga went to jail, you heard? Nigga went to jail, boy, you heard? Nigga went to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just the difference. I'm telling, like, yo, it was the same situation. Even the same place, same town, same everything, boy. Same, you know what I mean? Same city, you know what I'm saying? Word. Just different. It was a different, you know what I'm saying? Had the white girl spazzed out. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all can't do that. I know my rights. I'm pulling off. Y'all don't got the right to do that. Boy, I gotta go to work. Boom, just give me my stuff. I'm pulling, you know what I mean? Word. Boom. With the baby moms, you know what I'm saying? And I'm mad at her because she couldn't get it off at the time. But now, you know, with my book maturity, I know it wasn't her fault. I'm mad at her for letting them search the car. I'm like, no, but she didn't let them. They made her, but like, they didn't. She tried. She tried to do it right. They didn't go for it, man. They was jacking. They were like, what? Y'all get like, it just went all the way left. It went for what we asking, not even more than one time. Y'all get out that car. They can't violate all rights because they ain't care about no license insurance. They ain't care about none of that. Y'all get out this car. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. The white girl was right, but but the thing is, when we exercise our rights, or we know our rights, it's considered being combative or being non-compliant. You heard? When we know our rights and stuff, we start kicking because we was in our right. Just like with the white girl, she was in our rights, but it just went different. It went different. She was allowed to exercise her right. We wasn't allowed to exercise our right, and I went to jail and did a bid for that. Yes, I mean I got locked up that day. Yes, we bailed right out. Same day we bailed out and all that. But yes, I ended up going to jail for that. Yes. Shouldn't have though, but I went to jail for that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just going off experience, man. You know what I mean? And I got way more experience. But I was comparing because I'm bringing this up because he commented when I was talking about a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it all goes into white privilege. It all goes into white privilege, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had that privilege to talk crazy to that police and tell that police what she was not and what she was and what she was not going to do. We don't have that privilege. We don't got that privilege. You know what I mean? I got my bud right here. Yo, Mom Duke said she didn't like when she saw me on my last video, on one of my videos smoking bud. So this the last time I'm gonna smoke bud on my videos, hopefully. Even though bud is legal and everything. Mom Duke said she said it wasn't tasteful shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mom Love, man. You heard her. You know what I'm saying? But Mom Duke said she wasn't jacking. I'm gonna smoke one more L on that. I know it's not professional, but it's legal. It's recreational. It's like a cigarette. They sell it in the stores everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shit's legal. Shit's everywhere. It's legal. But I understand. White privilege, man. Like, it jump in the comments and say, like, white privilege exists so much. Let me tell you something about white. So that was an example of white privilege. Another example of white privilege that you see last week they had a march down on DC for the female who got killed during the January 6th insurrection. Now, rest in peace to her. I understand they would have a rally or march or whatever for her, but they're screaming out they want justice. This is white justice. This is white privilege. They're screaming justice for this woman, right? For this young lady. Rest in peace to her. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? She was murdered. Now I'm saying she got killed during the insurrection storming the United States Capitol in a riot, insurrection, trying to overthrow the government. You know what I'm saying? And the police dude, the Capitol, excuse me, the Capitol Hill police dude killed her. And now the right wing is pissed off, especially because he was a black Capitol Hill police. So now they're trying to play it like a racist thing, saying that if it would have been a white cop killed a black person, you know what I mean? Hey, Black Lives Matter, everybody been flipping, Justice Revolution, we all would have been flipping. But the truth of the matter is, like I said, rest in peace to her again, but she wasn't an innocent person in this matter. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't an innocent person in this matter. They're storming the Capitol of the United States of America. You got our seniors in there, most seniors in there, because those senators and stuff is mostly seniors. Seniors running for their lives, hiding under desks, barricading rooms. A White House Capitol officer lost his life. And this is white privilege, you understand? Because look at them talking about justice for her when she was in commission of a felony. She was in commission of a crime. Now, in a lot of states, I don't know how it is in D.C., but I know in most states, a lot of states, if you're in commission of a felony and somebody dies, you can get charged with that murder. That's what they do. That's what they do to us. You know what I'm saying? Now, they're in commission of a felony. They're storming the White House. This was the plan. They said it. It's on video. They said, we're going to storm. We're going to take back the government. We're going to take back the White House. We're going to take back the old Wall Street. That's what they said. They were storming to do an insurrection, a riot, thousands of people. So they're in commission of a felony, no matter how you put it. But it's like how they perceive it, how they whitewash it when it comes to white people, how they just change the wording and make it seem like it's not as bad as it is. This was an insurrection. This was an attempted coup in ways. Definitely an insurrection. They said they're going to take back the government. That's what an insurrection is. They stormed the White House. They got bats, guns, sticks, knives, crowbars, all kind of things as weapons, mace, pepper spray. Or they got all kinds of shit. And now they talking about some justice. You can't be storming somebody's crib and doing all that. We don't. I don't flip in Black Lives Matter. I'm not Black Lives Matter. No, I'm Justice Revolution. But you know, I support all organizations that's for the people. And we don't flip when people's in the wrong and do stuff. We talking about unarmed, innocent, unarmed Black and brown people getting killed. We're not talking about a person that's. If you robbing a bank, if I'm running up in a bank, robbing a bank, and then I get to show up the police and the police shoot me, then I'm wrong. Nobody should, like, you know what I'm saying? My people gonna want to get busy for me just because it don't matter whether I was right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna want to get busy for me. That's how it go, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as in rights, just being in the right and keeping it a buck, like Shorty was in the wrong. She was in the wrong, man. She was in a riot. But that's that white privilege. The fact that they got the audacity, the fact that they even got the audacity, that shows white privilege. The fact that they even got the balls to even let that shit come off their tongue. Justice for her, and somebody needs to be locked up, and like what? She was in a riot, an insurrection, whether she got in over her head or whatever. I don't think she went there with ill intent in the beginning, but she got caught up and she was there. It don't matter why I'm running up in the bank with these guys. If I'm running up in the bank with these guys, whether I was with it or not, I was still running up in the bank. You know what I'm saying? You know, hypothetically speaking, like, you know what I'm saying? She's running up inside the joint. It don't matter why she went up in the joint. She was with them. They was rioting. Police was scared. Police was getting beat down and everything. What are you talking about? Some justice for her, but that's the white privilege. The fact that they think that they even suggest such a thing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I talked about, getting that story, I was speaking about, like when I mentioned, when I was in the car with Shorty, with the white girl, like, you know, I was out on bail for 2 attempted murders and stuff. Now I'm gonna talk about this about white privilege. I don't like to talk and glorify, you know, my past and crimes and all that stuff like that, you know, when I was, you know, on a different type of time, you know what I'm saying? But like, this is another case of white privilege though. When I say I was out on bail for 2 attempted murders, it made it sound more sinister than it was. Like, it can make it seem like I was all, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was really innocent in that situation. Meaning, now this is going to bring us into the Second Amendment, and then I'm going to finish, and then I'm going to talk about more about the Second Amendment in my next video. Boom. This is going to go into the Second Amendment. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I just already went through court, so that's why I can talk about this all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Driving down the block, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm innocent in the situation. Now, all I was guilty of was having a firearm that I wasn't supposed to have at the time. You know what I'm saying? But that all goes to us being disenfranchised when it comes to the Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stripping our rights away on the Second Amendment. We got to have good conversation on this. You know what I'm saying? But I needed to have, if I didn't have that illegal gun on me that day, I would be dead. That's just a fact. I would be dead. If I didn't have that illegal firearm on me that day. As long as I was going to host already got caught for this, already went to jail for this, went through the court system for this, already been adjudicated, quitted, whatever, however it go. But check it out. Boom. Driving down the block, right? Got my illegal firearm on me, it's true. Yeah. But that, like this is what I say, I needed to have it, I didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Now mind you, I mean, I'm in a nice car, I'm in some fly stuff, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So I'm with my little man, you know what I'm saying, with my little homies. So we riding. Boom, so we riding down the block. So this is a true story, we riding down the block. It was like 9 chicks walking. They like walking. So, you know, we in the forest. So, you know, like the chicks, you know, when we go past, the chicks is like, hey, you know, it's sometimes they like, hey, they calling us to come up. I mean, boom, so my little homie like, he like, yo, pull over, So I'm like, yo, chill. I'm going around the block because I couldn't stop right there. It wasn't really a good stop, like place to stop right there. Feel me? So I'm like, I told the homie like, yo, chill, go around the block. So I go around the block. By the time I come around the block, it's 2 dudes walking with the 9 chicks. Like the chicks are still walking, and it's 2 dudes walking. They wasn't there before we went past them. I don't know where these 2 dudes came from. Oh. So we still, you know, I pull up. It's 9 chicks. Just me and my man. You know what I'm saying? It's me and my little homie. Boom. So I pull up on the chicks, you know what I'm saying? Because they was waiting for me. I told you, we was going around the corner. We just going around the block. So when I pull up. I ain't fun on the dudes. And how you gonna hate on it? I pulled up. I said like this. This is my exact words. I pulled up. I rolled the window down. I said, damn, player. I said, can we get 2? I said, all we need is 2, player. Can we get 2? That's what I said. Damn, boy. Player, can we get 2? I pulled on. I had my seat back just like that. I said, damn, player. Can we get 2? It's like 9 of them right there. Can we get 2? How you gonna hate on that? How you gonna hate on that? We ain't trying to come steal your shine and pull up in the farm and shut y'all down because y'all walking trying to talk to these chicks. We already saw these chicks. They asked us to come around. I'm only letting 2 of them in the car anyway. That's it. 2 of them to get in. And 9 of them. Y'all still good. How y'all mad at us, dude? So I'm like, yo, can we get 2? All we need is 2, player. The nigga like, where y'all niggas from? Where y'all niggas from? I mean, and he's running up on the car. He's running up on the car, so now he's running on the car. I can tell he's drunk and everything. I smell it. I can run up. I'm like, yo, dope, get out of my face, man. By now, I'm already like easing my smitty, like I'm easing the smitty, like, you know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm easing the smitty. I'm like, yo, dope, like, get away. I'm like, I see you drunk. I'm like, get the fuck away. I'm like, yo, son, get away from my car. He like, man, y'all niggas from yo? Y'all niggas from me? I'm like, yo, son, get away from my car. He like, y'all niggas want some smoke? And then like, he goes, you know what I'm saying? He goes and reaches. He really did. He reached, I seen this joint on it. Boom, boomed him, yeah. That's what was supposed to happen. He was gonna boom me. He was up on my window. Boom, boom him, boom, boom, boom. Gotta boom him. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, murk out. But see, the whole thing about the white privilege, we don't have the privilege. I didn't have the privilege of standing there, right? And saying, yo, this guy had a gun. Now, mind you, when I boomed, I had the little sneaky pocket right, some small shit. So when I boomed him, he still was running, and he was on some shit. He was high up, syrup, pills, all that. So, like, I mean, I boom him down. But I had some little pocket rocket shit The nigga was still running. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure, because he ain't drop his gun. His gun, I don't know where his gun is. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't seeing if he dropping or not. That's the same way the police be saying. You know what I'm saying? Well, long story short, I bounced. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't have, my point is, I didn't have the privilege of staying there and explaining that story. I didn't. I mean, and then so I dipped. I bounced. They catch me later on that night because, of course, he gets. So now, when the police when police and the ambulance come and they find him, of course, now it was him and his man. It was two of them, but it was the one dude had the slammer. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But they both got tagged up because they're together. I don't know what the other dude got, but the bottom line is when they get to the ambulance, they people took the gun. You know what I'm saying? So now when the ambulance come, they don't got no gun. Police get there, they don't got no gun, and they making it seem like I just pulled up on some bullshit. That's the way it is. When actually I was actually in the right. You understand what I'm saying? And that happens. It's a lot of times in the hood that dudes, excuse me, like be in the right with situations. Like I really was in the right in that situation. I didn't make nothing up. I didn't add nothing or leave nothing out. You know what I'm saying? Son really was up on my window. He really was wilding. We was chilling. Me and my son was chilling. Me and the homie was chilling. We trying to get with the chicks. He ran up on my window. He started asking me where I'm from and all this old crazy stuff like. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm telling him, get away from my car. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I start grabbing my Smitty because I could, my instincts. I'm from the hood. I see what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. So he like, what? That nigga smoke? And he goes, you know what I mean? He go to bust a move. I bust a move first. I'm fast. I'm trained like that. TTG. You feel me? So I bust a move on him. Boom. But like I said, it don't work if I sat there. I sit there, I go to jail. It's not like with the Ahmaud Arbery case. In our case, see Ahmaud Arbery case. See how those dudes killed Ahmaud Arbery. They murdered him. And then they got their friend at the DA, and she swindled it over and make it all good so they don't get charged. We don't have those privileges. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to explain that shit from jail or out on bail somewhere. I'm definitely gonna have to explain that shit to a court. They're not trying to hear none of that. And I was all the way in the right. Only thing that was wrong is that I had the hammer. But I should be allowed to have. That's why I should allow to have the hammer. For my white friends that's watching, if you don't know, the hammer is the firearm. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't have the fire, if I didn't have it, I'd be dead. That's just a fact. My lighter went out. It's crazy. Guess Mom was right. I saw me smoking on the joint because the lighter just dubbed me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, that's that white privilege. I'm not telling this story to try to glorify violence and none of this old crazy stuff. I'm not even into that no more. Like you see, I'm trying to uplift the community and do the right thing and help people and curb the violence. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? It's times when things need to happen. Like that right there, that wasn't my fault. Nothing in that story was my fault. The fact that I saved my life by having an illegal firearm. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't have that privilege. And then what happened was when I got caught, just thankfully that when I was in the street, I was getting to it. So I had money for bail. My bail was $250,000. I bailed out. Of course, 10%, you know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I think out there, I got paid like 7%, keeping it funky. I ain't gonna put $250,000. You know what I mean? But my bill was $250,000. I bailed out. I think it was 10% or 7%. I bailed out. Boom. Bailed out same day. I got locked up, bailed out same day. Boom. I got locked up like 10 o'clock at night, because that happened in the daytime. I got locked up like 10 o'clock at night. I was out by like 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? But that was just lucky that, for me, it's a lot of people don't be lucky for that. I was able to bail out and then get the best attorney in the whole state, the whole law firm. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't have worked out the way it worked out. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed in that situation, and the truth came out, and I came out good. And I didn't do no time for that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do no time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got locked up that day, like 10 o'clock, I was out in the morning. By like 6 in the morning, I was out of there, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a lot of people don't have that, you know what I mean? For me, it was just the fact that when I was in the street, I was getting to it, so I was able to post bail and get the lawyers. A lot of people don't, don't have the bail money or the lawyer money. That's what it took. I'm saying, other that dudes be in jail, man. Dudes will be in jail for stuff like that. It's a lot of dudes who got bodies and attempts and all that stuff like that, and it all is. They could have been in the right. Like that situation, the nigga he had a gun and all that, but like you know how it is in the hood. Sometimes niggas get hit, people take the gun and all that. Cause people like a free gun. They see a nigga laying there, free gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? They take the gun. Bro. You know what I'm saying? But I was all the way right in that situation. But like I said, we don't be having the privilege of sitting there, man. Know what I mean? Because they taking our Second Amendment rights. Now they got a thing going on in New York. I don't know if it passed yet or not, but they trying to get a thing for people to have license to carry in New York. Know what I mean? In New York City. I don't know if they did that vote yet. I gotta check on that, matter of fact. Yeah, I gotta check on that. Y'all hold on, yo, check into that. But they supposed to be voting on that. But there's a lot of people. The right wing is trying to block it. They trying to block it, but just remember, when they bring in all these, trying to bring back all these laws for people's rights in New York for people to have the permit to carry the concealed firearm and stuff like that, that's not for us. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. We not included in that because for the millions of us who caught bogus felonies and little felonies when we was younger, now there's something just like in the book The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. She said in a book, you know what I'm saying? This right here, when you got that felony, that's like that X on your back. You know what I mean? But it disqualifies you. You kind of like a uncertified citizen. You like a second-class citizen. It's like a lot of your rights gets taken away. But why? It don't even say that in the Second Amendment that you can't have a firearm if you got a felony. It don't say that. It don't got that unless. All amendments got the unless. When it's been amended, they got the unless. You gotta be literal in these joints, man. That's what they say in the law. You gotta follow the law. And that's what they're arguing in the thing against in New York right now. Second Amendment. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this don't include us, but it should. They should do a scale and pick who, like, you know what I'm saying? I see like mental health and stuff like that for certain people shouldn't have firearms, or even if people jacket look a certain way. If you want, I mean, y'all can figure out like, you know, a certain way to a chart to figure out who deserves, who might be eligible or not. But just to disqualify, like, but this is set up like this. They gotta disqualify. Like I said in the other video, they gotta disqualify. They gotta set up where they got the guns and we don't. They got the guns and we don't. And if we do got guns, some of us, some people, it's illegal. I'm speaking just people. I'm not talking me or another bro. People. I'm just speaking just facts. You see people get locked up with illegal guns every day, but they should. But a lot of times, dudes are just trying to stay alive. A lot of times, if dudes had the gun, they'd be alive. How many dudes I know that if they had a gun, they would be alive? Some people live in those areas, man. Some people live in those areas. There's things going on where, I mean, you live in areas or like, yo, I got it on my Instagram. Go on my Instagram, Justice Revolution Instagram. Go in and check out the video and just see. They just show. They was in Philly and they show like a drive-by. Just show you like why people should be allowed to have that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that. This video going to tie it too long, man. Listen, man. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, man. Salute to the people, man. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. Hit the like and subscribe, people. You heard? And tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend. Subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Notification button. Salute.